You know how it is in the world of music. A hit song explodes, it's everywhere for a few months, and then it's gone. But every once in a while, a song comes along that completely breaks that rule. It doesn't just top the charts, it actually becomes a part of our lives. And today, we're talking about a song that did exactly that, an anthem that just won't fade.
So this is the big question, isn't it? How on earth is a ballad from a 2021 movie still the #1 romantic anthem 5 years later in 2026? It kind of defies logic. So let's start by looking at some of the mind-boggling numbers.
First off, the scale is just massive. We're talking over 500 million views on YouTube. That's not just a popular song. That's 500 million times someone, somewhere, pressed play. It's become a true cultural moment.
And it's not just about passive listening on YouTube. The song has become the go-to soundtrack for over 2 million unique Instagram reels. I mean, just picture that. 2 million different personal moments, weddings, proposals, road trips, all with this one song playing in the background.
And this is the real kicker. It's not just that it was popular, it's that it's still at the top of the romantic playlist today. So what is the secret? How did this happen?
The song we're talking about is, of course, Meri Zindagi Hai Tu. It was the standout ballad from the 2021 action movie Satyameva Jayate 2. In a world where music trends change in a flash, this song somehow managed to just stop time.
Now, a song this powerful doesn't just happen by accident. You need the absolute perfect team. So let's break down the incredible voices and the creative vision that brought this classic to life.
Okay, this is where the magic really starts. The vocal chemistry is everything. On one hand, you have Jubin Nautiyal, and his voice is all Junoon, that raw, intense passion and longing. Then, perfectly balancing him out, you have Nidhi Mohan, who brings the sukoon, this sense of peace, grace, and total vulnerability. It's not just a duet, it feels like a real conversation.
And you can really feel that fire in Jubin's voice when he sings this line, which translates to, "You are my first passion." The way he delivers it, it's so intense that it feels like he's singing it directly to you. It's personal. Of course, behind those amazing singers were the architects of the song. You've got the composer, Rachak Kohli, who built that unforgettable melody, and the lyricist, Manoj Muntashir, who wrote the modern verses. But here's the key. Their work was inspired by the original poetry of a legend, Nasir Kazmi, which leads us to this song's incredible backstory.
Right, so here's where the story takes a fascinating turn. This song isn't actually a brand new creation. Nope, it's a masterful reimagining of an absolute classic. We need to dig into its soulful roots.
So, this song's original form was a ghazal. Now, for anyone who might not know, a ghazal is this beautiful form of poetry, usually about love and longing, that comes from Arabic and Persian traditions. They're known for being incredibly deep and lyrical. This timeline just lays out the song's epic journey. It all started decades ago as a classic ghazal performed by the one, the only Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. Then, flash forward to 2021, when it was totally reborn for a new generation. And now, today, it's this timeless anthem that connects the past right to the present.
And the poetry? I mean, it is just absolutely stunning. Just listen to this one line from the lyrics. It's really the emotional heart of the entire song.
So, what does it mean? The full thought translates to something like, "This gaze of mine was strange. It had seen everything the world had to offer. But after seeing you just once, it never looked at anyone else again." Wow. It just perfectly nails that feeling of love at first sight, that pure devotion where the whole world just fades away.
So we've got the brilliant artistry, we've got the deep historical roots. But how did that translate into a song that stayed viral for 5 straight years? Well, let's break down the 4-part formula that made it happen.
So, what was the secret sauce? First up, it had this incredible slow burn appeal. It wasn't some trendy, fast track you get tired of. It's a timeless melody you can listen to over and over. Second, it became a wedding must-have. The lyrics were perfect for first dances, which means it got woven into people's most important memories. Third, you absolutely cannot ignore the Jubin factor. This song dropped at the perfect moment, right when he was at the absolute peak of his fame. And finally, there's the cross-border connection. Its ghazal roots resonated deeply, giving it a whole new life with a massive audience in Pakistan.
And all of this led to something pretty rare, especially in the film industry. A song that truly outgrew its own movie. It became a legend all on its own. Because here's the thing. The movie itself, Satyameva Jayate 2, it got pretty mixed reviews.
It didn't do all that well at the box office. But the one thing everybody agreed on was that the music was absolutely spectacular. The soundtrack got universal praise.
And it just goes to prove that old saying, right? A great song can outlive a mediocre movie. The track became its own cultural phenomenon, totally separate from the film it came from.
So when you put it all together, this song is basically a masterclass in recreation done right. In an industry that's full of lazy remakes, this one shows you how to respectfully take a classic, honor its soul, but make it feel completely fresh and accessible for a whole new generation.
In the end, Meri Zindagi Hai Tu is such a great reminder that a song can be so much more than just music. It becomes the soundtrack to our memories, it captures a moment in time. And that just leaves me with one final thought for you to chew on. What's a song that defines your life?